exactly the same, that decimal point is, it's going to be our center. It's going to be where we start. And then we're going to work our way to try to find the largest place value. So let's try one again. We'll pull a couple examples right from our book. Don't cry. Okay. Let's compare those. Let's compare 7/10 and 700 thousandths. So use your board, line up those decimal points. Stack them. Stack those two numbers one on top of each other. Here's my 0.7. My decimal point's going to be in the exact same spot, up and down. I don't want it to be over here, I don't want it over there. I want it up and down. That way when you line them up, you can see exactly what we're dealing with here.
And see if there's any difference there. When you look at that, are those numbers, what one's bigger, what one's smaller, or are they equal?
They're equal. One, the 700's bigger than.
Well,
Nice.
So Chris gets this really quick. That's awesome. But for the rest of us who are like, hold on, back up. I lined up my decimal point, right? The largest place I have a digit is in the ones place. I have 0 ones, 0 ones. That's a tie, right? So far we have a tie. In the tens place, we have a 7. We have a 7. A tie. Hundredths, we have nothing and 0. Which one's greater, nothing or 0?
Nothing.
Which one's greater?
Both. They're equal.
Tie.
They're equal.
Tie.
Because remember, we always talked about if there's nothing back here,
You can put
you
zeros
can
to
put
your.
all the way down.
An
0,
85-year-old
0,
man.
0, 0, 0. You can put it all the way down there, and it wouldn't change a thing. You could.
Doesn't change the value. Okay? Do we have any? Here we have 0 thousandths. Here we have
Nothing.
0 or no thousandths. So Chris hit the nail on the head. It's the same amount. Those are equal.
So, like we said too, that this type of problem would be like with our fractions. That would be an equivalent fraction. Like if we did 1 over 2 and 2 over 4. Okay, those fractions, they're equal. They look like they look different though.
But they're equal because
But-
they're both full?
Yeah, well no, they're both because they're both equivalent. They both are
They have the
halves.
same value.
Yes.
Exactly. All
And I
right.
think that's the biggest thing. Think, is the value different?
Here we go. Here comes another one. Line them up on your board. Line them up. So, the most important thing is to remember is if a stick or if an arrow was shooting straight down to the ground, does it go through the decimal? Does it go through the 2 decimal points? Does it? Did it go through?
No.
Oh yeah, it does.
Sorry.
Yes.
Yes. Here's what I mean by that. But if you do it this way,
Well, and just think about it this way. Okay, say we have another one right
there you
there.
go. Yeah.
Is there equal numbers on the front side here?
No.
No. So automatically, you know that this one is bigger if there's not equal numbers on that front side here.
Here's what I mean.
Okay.
If we had 10 and 70 thousandths or 7 hundredths, if you look, your decimal points aren't anywhere close to being lined up. But if you were really going to compare these for real, you need to make sure the decimal points are in the same straight line. Okay? But let's get back to our real problem.
So it's 0 and 70,000. Or 0. Or read this one for me. Read this one for me now.
0.
Well, do we say the 0?
Yeah, we don't say it.
7 hundredths.
And this would be
70,000. So which one's bigger?
70,000.
Hold on.
See,
Wait, no,
and don't get tricked by that.
It's the same thing.
It's the 7.
Both of them are the same.
Oh, they are the same because the 0 doesn't.
You put it down.
Let's prove it. Let's prove it. Who has the bigger ones? Who has
Tied.
who has the bigger tenths?
Tied.
Who has the bigger hundredths?
Tied.
Who has the bigger thousands?
Tied.
None.
No,
Yeah, they're equal.
yeah.
So therefore, those two numbers are equal.
Oh, you put it through the 0.
Oh, oops. They're equal. Okay? I'm going to use a box, I think, instead of the circle to represent our comparison box.
Can I go get her?
No, she's in the other
I
class.
think that was a page to the other room.
Yeah, Paige Saunders. It was in Mrs.
She's
Winter's
not
room.
in that class.
Yeah, she is.
But I bet
I'll
that
figure it out.
I bet that
Somebody's getting it.
Mrs. Mrs. Piper will let them know next door. Okay. Here we go.
All right, new problem. Erase your boards. Line up your decimal points.
Yep. So if you choose to write this, that's fine. But remember, your next step right away is going to line up that second number. Need a marker, dice?
Remember, shoot that arrow down in through the decimal.
Can you start writing down the problem? Chris, did you write down this number in problem solver? You're on it.
Just look. Go through the. Is that? Did you write down the right problem there? Look at that again.
Mr. Ed.
Look at that carefully. Go through. Guys, when you're lining these up, go like what Mr. Adamson says. Go one number at a one digit. It's like go start at the very far left, like we're reading a book. Start this way. Go through these.
Tie.
Tie. Decimal tie. 0, 7.
Winner.
Winner. That one's bigger.
Guess what? Fifth graders. We could have these gigantic numbers even after. I don't know the attitude today, though. Not a fan of it. It doesn't matter. Even if you had big numbers after this, this number wins because of right there. Okay? That's, so you start in your biggest place value, which is ones. Tied. Move to your tenths. Oh, there it is.
And
Show's
almost,
over.
almost think of it as a race. Player one's over here.
Yeah.
Player one, player two.
Okay.
You're starting with those zeros. Okay, you're starting from the starting blocks. Nope, tie. You're still tied. Decimal tie. Oh, this is when this guy starts pulling away. It's got the bigger number.
Okay. Not tied anymore, exactly. Ooh, here's a good one. Here's why I like lining up the numbers. Otherwise, it's going to be really easy to say, oh, 62 is bigger than 8. Try it. Line them up, please.
All right, everyone erase their boards and write the new problem. Adonis, write down the problem. Chris, can you write down the problem, please? And solve it for us? Mariana, how you doing back here? Oh, there's that smile.
Okay.
Mr. Adams, we're gonna get better. We're getting more smiles out of
Yeah,
it.
no, she's going to get mad.
We're just giving you
Oh,
hope.
and the eye roll.
You gotta get used to it.
Okay, now line them up. Yes.
So one was
Exactly.
bigger here. Oh, tie. Decimal tie.
Nice job, Karen.
One bigger here. 6 or 8.
Nice job, Chase.
Do you see that?
You guys, if you're feeling good about this, if you're like, wow, this is easy. No, it's not.
The one bigger.
It's not easy at all. That means you guys are doing a
Yeah,
great
you're right.
job of figuring this out.
What'd you get, Big A?
Nice, dude.
What'd you get? What? Oh, you erased it? Okay. You're good. What's up, Tyriana? There, nice. Nice.
How do you say that
What?
out loud?
So, really quick. Was in front of the desk.
Nice. 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 Julius, do you get it?
Yeah.
Well, what's bigger? Big J's got it back here.
No, if you're not trying, you give an attitude to rolling eyes, well, that's a different story. All right. So, line them up.
Yep.
Line them up. Line them up. All right, start comparing.
Boom. 0-0. Is it a tie?
Yes.
So far.
Decimal points. Good. 8 and 6.
Who wins?
Who wins?
8.
8 wins.
8. That's it. The first one. Player 1 won.
Case closed.
Yes, Chase. Case closed. You don't need to go any further. As soon as you find the first common place value that has a difference, they're different, that's your winner.
And you don't even need to compare this to.
Who
This 2
cares?
doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't.
All right. Fist to 5. How are you feeling about comparing numbers?
5. It's
5
I
means-
have no problems.
Easy cheesy lemon squeezy.
Cheesy.
I don't know. 0 means anybody got a clue? Because I need to find one. I don't have one.
I don't see all the fists up. If you get it and you think let's move on, give us a 5. If you're like I don't get it, give us maybe a 2 or a 1 or a 0.
Okay. I like it.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Awesome.
10.
Okay.
10's not possible.
So, here we go. And I'm purposely giving you. We're gonna have a little extra time today, Julius. A little bit chattier than normal, and I'm not. I want us to be careful. I know that sometimes when we think that something's easy, or when we think we're doing really well at something, then we think to ourselves, oh, that's okay, I don't have to give my best effort because I'm really good at this already.
Yeah, like I can slouch off.
Yeah, don't get trapped, because here's what we're going to do today, is we're going to work on homework from yesterday's lesson plus today's lesson. So let's quickly, remember yesterday's lesson was, remember it was up here, I can read and write numbers from thousands to thousands.
No, it was.
Oh, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
I thought it said hundreds.
No, that was it.
No,
It said
Hundreds
100.
to thousands.
No, it was thousands to thousands.
I think it was thousands to thousands.
It was.
And then today's is, I can compare decimals by using the decimal point to line up the numbers.
Yay.
So can we change this to a learning goal yet, you think?
We can do that now, can't we?
Yeah.
Now here's my only question. What if we had these numbers? Would that change our answer?
No.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes. No.
What should I do first? Extremely. Yes, I like that.
It wouldn't be.
Well, what should I do first?
You should line them up.
Line them up. 1.62. Do I even look at the 8 being bigger than the 6?
No.
No. I start here. There's my winner.
Oh yeah.
Ding ding ding.
That's why.
So
You're done. So you are right. It extremely changed it.
Yeah. Okay. So be careful. Make sure you start with the largest place. Last example. Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, because you're done. You already saw that. Okay, so we had numbers like 1.62 and 0.
Okay.
Is that a 0?
Look at this. You always start from the left
What
here.
about the 0.76?
This one's bigger. This one, done. Right?
What about a problem like this?
If it was 0,
As long as you line up
and that one's bigger.
the decimal
That
points,
makes sense?
The 2.
But then the point.
2-0. 2
You don't
wins.
get it yet?
Yeah.
Okay, come back here. Let me show you.
Okay. So let me get out your homework.
Okay. We have numbers like this. 3.2 and 2.4. You line these up. 3.2 and 2.4. Decimal points are lined up. Ones start always from the far left number.